Nestled in the Los Angeles community of Baldwin Hills is the award-winning restaurant Post and Beam. I'm Michael Reel, and this is Real Urban News. We spend a wonderful afternoon with restaurateurs John and Ronnie Cleveland, and we meet their wonderfully dynamic staff. John, as owner and chef of Post and Beam, what are your concerns as you approach the doors of this legendary restaurant daily?
I guess my concerns are probably what every restaurant owner's concerns are, is everybody showing up to work. I have all my products in, and my catfish come in, and my produce come in, and everybody showed up to work. We all healthy and not sick, everybody get paid. But yeah, man, just the normal stuff.
Post and Beam has been around for a minute. This is a destination. How do you manage that? Because people from all over the globe come here.
It might seem really grand to some people, like you put it, but for us, we're just a neighborhood restaurant. We're here right in the Baldwin Hills, Crenshaw neighborhood. Very proud to be here. Post and Beam's been here for 10 years, and we're just carrying on tradition. I've been with Post and Beam for a little over 5 years now, and just very proud to have inherited such a great tradition and be able to continue it. So as much as it seems grand, we're just a neighborhood restaurant that we're a scratch kitchen, we're local folks, and that's what we do.
You all serve world-class food. How do you pair world-class food with a world-class staff?
We serve what we coin California comfort food. And it's really Southern traditional cuisine that I've taken from some of my family recipes. Chef Govin has put a lot of his influence in a lot of our recipes, and we put a California spin on it. We use California fresh produce. We serve shrimp and grits, and it's no different than shrimp and grits you would get anywhere else. But what makes it California comfort food is that we use grits that are farmed and made in California. We get all our ingredients from California, and we put this fresh produce spin on everything we do. So, yeah, man, it's just comfort food.
Talk about your staff, because we hear the pots and pans, but we don't talk to them. We talk to the staff.
Our staff here, we try our best to hire as many people that are local to the community as possible, and we've had pretty good success with it. But our staff consists of some people I've worked with for long periods of time, 5, 8 years. Some of them I've worked with for 20 years. A lot of people we've had to bring on in the last couple years that are new to Post and Beam.
Okay.
So we try to bring in a culture of family, because we're a small, little tight-knit crew. It never is more than 25 of us on staff. So we focus on making sure that everybody feels at home, can be themselves, express themselves, and keep it real simple.
Post and Beam is a global destination for people who enjoy fine dining and a nice cocktail.
Yes.
What kind of joy does that give you as a restaurateur?
Oh man, it gives me all the joy, because this restaurant is here in the neighborhood that I grew up in. I'm born and raised here in South Central, third generation South Central. So to have a business here where people love it, they love the food, they love us, it's the best.
You and your husband, chef, you guys are working really probably 24 hours.
Yes, that would be correct. Yes.
And the guests can tell.
Absolutely. It's definitely felt. I started coming to Post and Beam when its conception, when they first opened. And I watched John Cleveland as the executive chef at that time. And one of the things I told him, I said, is I'm in hospitality, human resources, luxury hotels. And I told him I work with chefs from all around the world, and that when I can see they're in the weeds, his demeanor is level. It's not insane. It's not crazy. It's level and respectful, and that translates to his team. So they're all level and respectful. So you never know that they're in the weeds.
I don't know how you
Seamless.
guys are matching.
She called me.
Yeah.
Courtney, Post and Bean, people come here for the food,
Yeah.
but they end up staying for the cocktails.
Yeah.
Talk about this bar.
Oh man. Well, I put my heart and soul into it, just like John and the rest of the cooks put their heart and soul into the food. So it's a great responsibility to have, and I take the opportunity to show out when I have it. So it's a great thing.
Making drinks, you've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
How do you stay fresh and focused?
Man, research actually. Going to different places, researching other bars, competition that's around us, what the nuances are, what's going on as far as different drinks, different liquors that's coming about. A lot of stuff now, everybody's got their own little niche in there. So we even have to take our chance on certain people and taste out new brands and bring it to life. So.
Man, you make drinks, everybody's excited about it.
Yeah.
It's a fast-paced environment.
Absolutely.
What do you want the patron to know about this bar at Post and Bean?
That it comes from love, honestly. We make 70% of our drinks from scratch. I mean, everything from the syrups to hurricanes and everything pre-batch. And that takes time, it takes effort, it takes overtime sometimes, and I don't mind doing it because I know it goes a long way for keeping people who come in here. People love this atmosphere, and I love providing it for them. So, like I said again, it's an opportunity for me to take pure advantage to show people that I'm a great person on and off the bar, but also behind there and create memories for people. That's really what it's about.
You're the lead sous chef at Post and Bean. What does that carry? What does that mean?
Man, primarily the responsibility that I have is to help Chef John Cleveland with his vision. I'm like the curator of his vision. And I would say one of our main objectives, and it's something that we all have to take on when you take on leadership here, is to play a very strong role in reinventing the face of the black chef. It's time to retire Aunt Jemima. It's time to retire Uncle Ben. You know, this cliche stuff has got to go, right? We're in real time. I'm a real-time chef. Chef John Cleveland is a real-time chef. And these are the faces. These are the faces of the new excellence. These are the faces that make black cuisine, black culinary arts in this city what it is. And we're just responsible for spearheading that obligation, that responsibility, man. So.
When did you realize that you had a responsibility? You said you're responsible for Los Angeles, but Post and Bean is a global brand, a global restaurant.
Right.
So people come here from all over the world.
Absolutely.
Is that on your mind? Is that on your heart?
You know what's funny, man? Somebody actually asked me, they said, Jerron, you know, do you do social media and so on and so forth? I'm like, nah, man. I said, there's no need for me to do social media. My food is on the Instagram, on the TikTok every day via the customers and the clientele, right? That's all I need. I'm not looking for accolades, man, right? I'm looking to take care of that responsibility. We deserve a place like Post and Bean. We deserve people that pay this level of attention to food for our people.
What is it like for you being the general manager at Post and Bean?
Interesting. I never thought I'd be getting back into managing a dining situation. I never thought I'd be back in hospitality. So, you know, there are very few people who could have gotten me back into this world. and John Cleveland is the only person who I think could have done it. But seeing him in his element, seeing him surrounded by food, is getting to witness someone's passion, someone's art, someone's, it's the alpha and the omega. It's his beginning and end. You know what I mean?
Talk about this team of young people that you all have curated and who are serving and cooking and really feeding.
Well, I mean, that was one of the things that, he emphasized when he wanted me to come out. He was building a kitchen of young people that he wanted to, school up in the way that he likes to run a kitchen. And he was like, hey, man, I would love if you could do the same for the front of the house. So, bringing in young people who may not have the full experience in fine dining or, hospitality, but they either have a hunger or what I like to call a hospitality gene, a willingness to serve. It's just been a pleasure. It's being, getting to see them develop, getting to see them, get new skill sets. So I feel like every day it's like, it's a pleasure to come to work. It's a pleasure being around these personalities and getting to see them develop in front of our eyes.
I started working at Post and Beam 6 years ago. I started from a busser and worked my way up to, as you can see now, into management. Even with different management styles, I feel like I've stuck it through. And it's been rewarding from the moment I started busing to now. I think I've been rewarded properly from every step of the way, year in and year out. I've kept improving, and I think I've showed my progress.
So it is teamwork that really makes Post and Beam work for this community and really for the globe.
Yeah.
I put a lot on that.
Absolutely, man. Teamwork is what is the foundation of most hospitality in all restaurants. I've been working with this team for a while, so we're committed to growing it, building it. We want it to be a safe place, a happy place, a comfortable place for people to grow in this career. So, yeah.
What is it like for you all working together, husband and wife? You all have a family. What is that like for you, Ronnie?
Oh man, it is wonderful. I love my husband, so it's good to, get to see him when we're really busy and we glance at each other, and that's how I know everything is going to be all right.
Is the hospitality and restaurant business something that African Americans who are young and youthful and intelligent and intellectual like you all, is this something we should focus on and try to cultivate for our community as owners and chefs?
I think it happens naturally. I think one of the things I love most about what I was drawn to doing this is that everybody's got to eat. So it's natural in our culture to be hospitable, to dine with each other, break bread, as we say. But it is definitely an opportunity, to express that. Everybody comes in here not only to digest the food, but for the vibes. I hope that every time you walk away with a memory.